20 years on, former soldiers still waiting for full payment. And the people of Mushu Island in East Sepik introduced to new, innovative technology. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jordan Dangi. Thank you for joining us. Today marks a new milestone for National Banking Corporation to receive banking license from the Bank of Papua New Guinea to be a commercial bank. The license was presented to the State Enterprise Minister William Duma by Governor of Bank of Papua New Guinea Elizabeth Genia in Port Moresby.
During the presentation this morning, the Minister for State Enterprises, William Duma, said it was a Papua New Guinea-owned company that emerged from PNG Microbank to National Banking Corporation.
You can have a license to operate as a bank, but you have to deliver when it matters. And to operate a bank, a commercial bank in a country like Papua New Guinea can be very, very challenging, given its diverse geographic challenges and the diverse ethnic groupings and cultures we have in this country. So what I can say is on behalf of the Marabi government, I want to wish every success to our new bank, the National Banking Corporation.
He said as a PNG-owned bank, its purpose is to empower individuals towards financial freedom. Minister Duma thanked all the stakeholders who have been part of the National Banking Corporation's journey to finally be a commercial bank. The Governor for Bank of PNG, Elizabeth Genia, congratulated National Banking Corporation together with the shareholders, Kumul Consolidated Holdings and National Development Bank, and said to attain such license is not easy.
I know the tremendous effort and dedication needed for everyone in this room to achieve this goal. And I know the sacrifices that would have been involved. You reached this milestone within a very short period of time, in under 18 months, which is an incredible feat.
She said the entrance of the new commercial banks have now strengthened the financial system for this country.
As a new commercial bank, along with TISA and Credit Bank, strengthens our financial system and supports the nation's aspirations for sustainable economic growth.
Ms. Genia said with the increase of the number of commercial banks, NBC will have competition with the recent ones and the old banks. As proud as he was, the chairman for the National Banking Corporation, Darrell Seto, thanked all his staff members and everyone for being supportive to finally operate as a commercial bank, despite of challenges faced along the way.
It's been a long journey. I stand here very proud of today. I'm an emotional person. To all the staff in the bank, I'm very proud of all of you. You all know it hasn't been easy. It's been difficult, given the time periods we've had to get here. The journey has only started as...
Mr. Seto said they have a long way to go as the journey just started for National Banking Corporation. The Chief Executive Officer for National Banking Corporation, Michael Van Dossen, stressed on the journey of the organization to be a commercial bank.
So this marks a journey. I came to People's Microbank 2 years ago, and I've now relinquished the licence. It's been a journey from the microfinance institution to a full-service commercial bank. That starts today, and we've already got customers in the room we're talking to. The milestone supports the mission to expand the financial inclusion and delivery of a broader range of services to Papua New Guinean as directed by the Marapi government. That was their vision, and that's when I first met the Prime Minister in his office, that's what he told me to do.
Governor Genia then presented the license to Minister Duma and the NBC team today. National Banking Corporation will be the third commercial bank to be issued a license this year after TISA and Credit Corporation Bank. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
A historic agreement has been signed between the PNG Fire Service and the autonomous regional government of Bougainville to establish Bougainville's first fire service. The move is set to improve emergency services in the region.
The PNG Fire Service and the autonomous Bougainville government signed a memorandum of understanding today at Lagatoy House, the PNG Fire Service headquarters in Port Moresby. Chief Fire Officer Bill Rue highlighted that the establishment of this fire station is part of a broader effort to expand fire safety services nationwide. He commended the autonomous Bougainville government for its commitment to improving public safety. Chief Secretary of the Bougainville government, Kenneth Nane, expressed gratitude for the collaboration, stating that this is a vital milestone in its efforts to build essential services for its people. He emphasized that the station will not only enhance emergency response, but also contribute to the region's development. Ken Jacob, National EMTV News.
The PNG Defence Force has commenced its Force to Stand Down today with the annual Commanders Parade held at Murray Barracks headquarters. The force will resume on the 20th of January next year.
Chief of Defence, Rear Admiral Philip Polewara, today commended the members of PNG Defence Force for their contributions to various exercises and operations throughout the year, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and dedication in maintaining national security and responding effectively to emergencies. In his speech, he highlighted the exemplary leadership demonstrated by the PNG Defence Force during several critical events, notably the tragic Black Wednesday incident and the Mulitaka landslide. He acknowledged the commitment and resilience shown by the troops in responding to this crisis, which showcased the force's capability to provide support and assistance to the nation in times of need. Rear Admiral Polewara said the force will continue to enhance their capabilities with appropriate mobility and protection to protect their forces in the highlands, adding that it will improve their ability to respond to both domestic and international security challenges to serve the country. Louis Maingo, National EMTV News.
For more than 20 years, PNG Defence Force ex-servicemen have been waiting for their payment of their 60% of their retirement benefits.
While many of them have passed away, others are fighting for their money. According to the ex-servicemen, they have received 40% of their entitlements, leaving an outstanding of 60% yet to be paid.
They have been fighting over this issue for the last so many years, over 20 years, because why we are based here is the Defence Force Retirement Benefit Fund. Since 1975 to 2016 has not paid the government component of the retirement benefits.
Among the ex-servicemen were the widows of those whose husbands were serving in the PNGDF, expressing their concerns and frustrations.
True. Me plus suffer stuff. Number you helping me plus one government. Why helping me plus one? Children are not going to school, children are suffering. No food on the table because of that pension. The pension is very small. And we are suffering.
Otto Arek, former PNGDF serviceman who traveled in from Medeng, has also appealed to the government and the authorities to fast-track their payment.
I'm very concerned. All right? The mothers have suffered, and same as us in the provinces, we also suffered. The PM or whoever is responsible for what is happening to fast-track that and, get us.
It is noted that this issue was due to a lack of communication between the responsible authority and the ex-servicemen, which prolonged the payment. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Leh Road Traffic Authority are now cracking down on public motor vehicle owners and operators in the city, warning them of penalties to expect them if they caught breaking traffic law in the new year, 2025.
public motor vehicle owners and operators in Leh have been warned of existing traffic laws and road traffic authority expectations in the new year 2025. During a meeting between Road Traffic Authority and stakeholders, taxi, PMV, and hire car service providers were reminded of their obligation to comply with traffic laws. One of the issues raised was the failure to use the appropriate license plates while operating.
Hire plate, taxi plate, PMV plate, I'm all conditional thing. Minimum government give you, and something like government, and regulate activity, and conditional thing. You comply or barring stuff. You beget or barring.
Road Traffic Authority Acting Regional Manager Thomas Alai revealed that safety stickers only retrieved from the Department of Works will be recognized by MVIL.
As of 2nd of January 2025, hire plate, taxi plate, those that are licensed, blue plate, by blood works next him all one safety sticker. You go not have by you not insuring na register him card you. MVL by refusing you. You black sim lokan can kona naman namote and banokat. Why you to go same? Because you like have you some like control. Middle tran the rosim all defective buses now taxis were planning bagarap stopping him rosim all past them. By giving some for you, Papa Ma block car where you alright let me you baron next money na you fully win good na you buy new black car.
Alai said they will also be cracking down on unworthy road vehicles, clogging up the flow of traffic in the city. The Independent Consumer and Competition Regional Manager, when announcing the new PMV and taxi fares, emphasized the requirement of all taxis to have running taxi meters.
PMV na taxi fare. Government sa makima. You owner, you operator blow. PMV na taxi, you know na plong makim this plan. So side blow taxi, and you plus service time you plus like operating taxi, and one requirement, and you plus mas ga taxi mita. Taxi mita need lo, by mas calibrate him, na ba mas put him flag fall rate, na rate the distance. Once fare come out na, emba mi plus put him go now long all enforcement, or line enforcement, all by enforcing. This la PMV na taxi fare rate. So suppose you overcharge or this like I know
Meanwhile, Met Sub James Luen warns all motorists in Leh City that this festive season that Leh police, including the traffic police, will not be tolerating any lawbreakers caught. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
The Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary ended its prosecution resident school program in Port Moresby today with a total of 10 police prosecutors that graduated.
The prosecution qualifying program was designed by Papua New Guinea Australian Policing Partnership, or PNG-APP, in 2020 with the aim to provide prosecutors the vital knowledge and the skills to effectively perform their role. Assistant Police Commissioner Special Operations Donald Yamasombi, when witnessing the closing ceremony today, challenged the prosecutors to lift the standard of the police by effectively carrying out their roles.
Get it better into the next stage, which is the national court, can be a win for us. Because every arrest that we do, taking someone's liberty off when you place someone under arrest, is a matter of significance. If we think that an offense has been created against the state, it is you, ladies and gentlemen, that ensure that that matter is proven in court. And from what you have learned and respect to come this far and now graduating is a milestone achievement.
PNG-APP Superintendent Ross Williams said the 5 weeks training required intense commitment from the participants, where they had to practice on how to handle witness statements, police statements, presentation of forensic evidence, and other documents in court.
Those things would differ from case to case depending on the offence, and is something that prosecutors need to understand, and that was something that would be assessed as part of this program. So Ruth mentioned leading questions, etc. Sometimes certain offences may allow some evidence that others don't. So sexual offences and offences against children would have a different set of rules of evidence than an assault potentially. So there's quite a lot for the prosecutors to understand and to be assessed by Ruth and her team.
Senior Inspector Ruth Tusele said lawyers from Public Prosecutor's Office and Public Solicitor's Office, as well as magistrates, were engaged in the training.
Criteria that we use is that, when they are writing a legal submission, what is the law? What is the law, and understanding what are the facts, the legal issue that arose. So they apply that law to the facts. So what is the law? The relevant facts. Apply the law to the relevant facts to make a conclusion so that it puts the magistrate or the judge in a better position to make a decision.
Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Day one time by me Platinum House.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true. Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy 1 plus 10 kg roots rice, pad him ticket inside long bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla halivim wari belong you.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work. But now, it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Number 1 supai like money belong all member is tap long pela time more time all lusim work pinis. One time number 1 super retirement savings account. Mipla can invest him na growing money belong you, na you can withdraw or kisi money lo time you need him. All of him you lo making money belong you stop long time more. Kind of same you kisi money yet, that's all you know more work. Number 1 super retirement savings account. Come looking Mipla now lo save more.
You're watching National EMTV News. With the support of EU Strait PNG program, cocoa farmers in Nuku district of West Sepik province have improved cocoa quality, expanding market access and uplifting their livelihood.
The Nuku District Food and Tree Crops Officer under the Department of Agriculture and Livestock confirmed that cocoa business started back in year 1974 in the district. However, they lack the skills and knowledge to improve the quality and export it to global markets. In year 2021, things began to change when the EU Straight PNG program reached Nuku District.
Work na sampla hab mi play no naplo making. The program came and set us free or assisted us in many ways. Planti plong all this la program you help me plan trainings and workshops, which DAL or the government itself cannot conduct trainings and workshops to our farmers to get to know on how to do cocoa and vanilla and fish and in all those agriculture activities. So PNC Straight came in to relieve us on some of the activity areas where DAL in Anaplo extend.
He said Department of Agriculture and Livestock lack funding to reach every farmers in the village level.
You know, government doesn't support all sectors in the government departments to function to the maximum that they can deliver. Finance, the money is the problem to all government activities. So I have seen PNC Straight has came in to relieve some of these struggles out from DAL. So in a form of material.
He further stressed on the progress following the assistance from EU Straight PNG program.
And when PNC Straight also came in, we had a lot of meetings where there was a lot of farmer interaction, meaning that East Sepik farmers, West Sepik farmers, we have 4 LLCs here. The Yancox came in, Maima 11 and Nuku Central met with other LLCs like Maima 11, we all were together. So that farmer interaction was one of the very important areas where DAL itself cannot conduct meetings or workshops that can bring all together to at least disseminate information.
With government's policy to focus on agriculture, Mr. Vincent Wanasana shared his experience, stating that the government has plans, but it lacks physical implementations. A representative of Sultongo Cooperative Society of Nuku District said the latest training he attended will have a positive change in his community.
Standard and certification, standard and quality certification. Nami graduate lam, nami ready lo export in this law all kita capacity mi tok lo media throughout law international market. So plan lo mi lo run in this law cooperative society. Me like export him cocoa na bring him price law international market come down lo level lo place.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News, Nuku.
The people residing on Mushu Island of East Sepik Province have benefited from innovative fish processing technology to effectively smoke and preserve their fish. The technology is being introduced and demonstrated by Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations under the EU-funded Straight program.
About 2 fishing groups with over 50 members here at Mushu Island are benefiting from this innovative fish processing technology under the EU Straight PNG program. The innovative technology that empowers fishermen and women on Mushu Island to own and operate profitable fish business. The National Fisheries Officer, Job Opu, confirmed that there are 18 fishing groups benefited, including the 2 on Mushu Island.
So we supported them with banana boats and engines, 40 horsepower engines, and then we supported them with coolers 200-liter coolers and 800-liter coolers. And then we supported them with the solar ice freezer. And then we are now supporting them with drum smoke, fish smoker to help them to process.
He said EU Straight PNG program is working on 3 value chain commodities, including cocoa, vanilla, and fisheries.
Okay, so on this day's visit, we are visiting one of the fish farmers or fisheries operators that are recipient of our assets and who's working on the coastal fisheries value chain. So with coastal fisheries value chain, we try to support them from the production to the processing, post-harvest processing, and to the packaging, and to the transportation, and then marketing.
Under fisheries, there are 3 sub-components in which the people in Mushu Island are recipients of coastal fisheries value chain.
We get them through trainings like fishing capture trainings. They go out, they catch the fish, they come, they process them. Post-harvest processing is gutting the fish, making sure you gut it properly and you wash it up in a clean water. And you can either freeze it or you can either put it out in the smoke drum to smoke it and get it prepared. And then we teach them a little bit about packaging and then transportation, also to the nearest market. So for transportation, we give them fish baskets that they put a fish in, and they're able to transport them to the market using the boats that we've supplied them earlier.
George Meyer, the chairman of MyCap Cooperative Society Fishing Group, stressed on how they manage their income from this business.
Our money is 50 or 60 or 100, and we paying him. We working balance, so we can keep on making profit now, and then we can make it work for me.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News, we work.
The National Youth Development Authority has concluded its validation workshop NYDA Act 2024 this week. The NYDA Director General, Joe Ikati, called for more stakeholders' support in the youth space.
Internal or external?
The review of the NYDA Act 2014 was directed by NEC decision for NYDA to work closely with Consultational and Law Reform Commission to identify and improve legal impediments. During the workshop, views, comments and opinions from sector agencies, partners and stakeholders were sought on the proposed areas of amendments. Director General Joe Itaki told the stakeholders that NYDA enables and creates policy and legislative environment and the need for effective stakeholder engagement to work together to implement youth programs in the enabled environment. In doing so, youth voice is strengthened at all levels of government through legislative amendments. He further added that challenges before have advanced in this day and age and call for greater investment, strong collaboration to shape youth movement and work in collaboration to minimize youth issues. Louis Maingu, National EMTV News.
The chairman of the private-run Jiwaka Open Learning Secondary School, Moses Kali, has called for national government and the education authorities to give support to teachers who are serving in the private institution around the country.
Akele pointed out that all teachers serving in public and private institutions are the same, but teachers serving in government public institutions are on payroll under the Teaching Service Commission, while teachers in the private institutions are not.
But then our teachers are not on payroll, they are not recognized by the Teaching Service Commission, and they miss out on some of the privileges. So if it is we are doing the same kind of job that the system schools are doing, and we are all doing partners in education. We are trying to get the students to the next level and to learn what they decide to learn and then to move forward in life and to achieve their dreams and this kind of stuff. So it would be better if our teachers are put on payroll, or there's going to be some special recognition. And if the provincial government can put our teachers on payroll, or if the national government or even TSC, the only problem that we face is teacher salary.
He stressed this point during the graduation ceremony held yesterday. Jiwaka Open Learning Secondary School, registered in 2018, is now in its 6 years of operation with a total number of 13 teachers and 112 students in total.
The schools we enroll the students that are in great need of education. They look for schools such as our school. They come travel as far as civic other provinces, and they are in their need for education.
Many private institutions around PNG are now doing well and have shown productive results compared to government institutions.
Need to be learned is learned, and this is how it brings our performance a bit, a bit better. Sometimes we prove beyond reasonable doubt, and our results are much better than some of the system schools too.
Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
The chairman of Opero Huri Resource Owners Association, Paul Yahweh, has successfully launched the Uri Technology Secondary School Junior High School in Otomo Village in the Kutubu LLG of Southern Highlands Province, with the initiative support by the Santos Foundation.
The event being hailed as a historic achievement for the Kutubu region, marking new chapter since the exploration of the Kutubu oil and gas project in the early 90s. The interim Board of Governors chairman of Uri Technical Junior High School, Mr. Fred Yahweh, said, despite being the traditional custodians of the Kutubu oil and gas projects, the local community have been overlooked, resulting in poor social service indicators and lack of opportunities to benefit from the project's success. He said his father, Paul Yahweh, has been a tireless advocate for the local people by working diligently to provide the much-needed leadership in the region. The initiative of the Uri Technical Junior High School aims to empower the youths of Uri region, Fasu and the wider area of Kutubu. Mr. Yahweh said the school will offer a dual curriculum, providing equal opportunities for children to develop competencies that will enable them to contribute positively to their communities. It will also give a second chance to grade 8, 10 and 12 dropouts, where they will do practical training within the project areas of Kutubu. During the launching, Paul Yahweh emphasized on the importance of community engagement, hedging the local to be law-abiding citizens and to embrace in protecting the service being established. Mr. Yahweh also expressing his commitment to collaborate with political leaders, national figures, and developers who are willing to assist in delivering transformative projects for the Uri region. Meanwhile, Mr. Fred Yahweh presented the 5-year development plan for Uri Technical Junior High School to the Executive Officer to the Office of Secretary for the Department of Education, Mr. Nigel John. In addition, Santos Foundation Operation Manager Mr. Antonio Teru said Santos will be committed to work partnership for the development of the Uri Technical Junior High School. Edward Luke, National EMTV News.
The Simbai LLG is one out of 4 LLGs that make up the Middle Ramu district in Madang province, with no LLG office to conduct meetings to address the need of its 18,000 people and 19 ward councils.
Manager Fokai told MTV that the LLG building consisted of council chambers, a village court office, the LLG manager's office, police and commerce office that was used to conduct meetings to carry out the affairs of the LLG was burnt down in 2021. Fokai revealed that currently, urgent LLG meetings are conducted under trees and in hotels in Madang town, which they are not able to attend as it is expensive for an LLG reachable only through air. An amount of 500,000 kina was allocated for the rebuilding of the Simbai Sub-District LLG office, but is yet to be made known by the Middle Ramu DDA on the progress of the funding. Fokai is now appealing to the Medang provincial government and the Middle Ramu DDA to clarify on the funding allocation for the LLG office building. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
Now looking at the NASFAN market report, the kina closed unchanged at $0.2509 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2434, $0.3798 Australian dollars, $0.2251 euros, 36.83 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity price at the New York's close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copra closed lower, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
They one time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true. Winning House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy him one the 10 kg roots rice, find him ticket inside lo bag, enter him all details long you na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about style and confidence.
Relaxo. Good luck quality, non-liquid price.
It's Christmas with Theodist. Hamama's Christmas catalog is now available in-store and on the website for download. Planning to become a secret Santa to your loved ones? Theodist has fabulous gifting options for you. We have Christmas promotions from technology to stationery. Hurry while stocks last. Theodist, proudly serving you for over 50 years.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news now. Australia is a step closer to reopening its embassy in Ukraine, which was been closed since the Russian invasion began.
Shortly after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in early 2022, Australia, like many countries, ordered its embassy staff in Kyiv to relocate to Poland. It was supposed to just be a temporary move, but as the war has dragged on, Australia's embassy has remained closed. Now, almost 3 years on, DFAT has completed further planning for security and IT arrangements to allow Australian-based staff to return to Kyiv when it is safe to do so. But that is still the caveat, when it is safe to do so. And DFAT has not spelled out a timeline for Australia's return, nor said what other steps it still needs to take. A spokesperson for Foreign Minister Penny Wong told the ABC that the government and DFAT have been working towards reopening the embassy by developing safety measures and mitigation strategies to ensure this can happen. But there's criticism that it's taking far too long, especially given the Canadian embassy, which is in the same building, reopened just a few months after it closed temporarily.
Nearly 70 countries have returned their embassies to Kyiv, including our closest neighbour, Indonesia. All our allies, the British, the Canadians and the Americans, are already there and have been for some time. There is absolutely no reason and no justification for the continuous dithering of the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade and the government on this issue. It's been 3 years. So what DFAT is telling us, that it takes more than 3 years to establish an embassy when they already had one there, and they did so much more quickly in places like Baghdad and Kabul, which were far more dangerous propositions.
Still in Australia, major disruption at the airport across the country have so far been avoided after around 500 Qantas engineers began a 24-hour strike over an ongoing pay dispute.
Despite fears that a walk-off by hundreds of Qantas workers around the country could have spelled chaos for Sydney Airport on one of the busiest travel days of the year, any major problems have been avoided for now. As you can see behind me, the terminal here at Sydney Airport is remarkably calm. Qantas did say they had contingencies in place for any industrial action, which does make sense as they have experience dealing with this sort of strike, as only 6 weeks ago engineers walked off the job as well. The union did say they expected delays almost immediately from the walk-off, as the engineers that were striking are responsible for towing and marshalling the aircrafts. But as long as we've been here, we've seen a handful of cancellation and delays, but so far recently. The union is pushing for a 15% upfront pay rise with an extra 5% in following years, while Qantas says their proposal is competitive at 3% increase over 3 years. Now, if negotiations aren't resolved in the next week, it is expected that there will be more strike action next Friday.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
It is our responsibility to show our people that their careers can make a genuine impact to the world. We inspire studies to enhance professional profile to suit valid employment convenience, and promote lending out your skills translate into possible jobs or careers. Our student quality improvement centers on their needs, offering job-oriented certificates and diploma in professional business courses, OHSS courses level 1 to 4, plant operator and motor vehicle driving courses, computing and IT, and business courses for school leavers grade 10s, 12s, and working class. MAPEX Training Institute is recognized by DHEST. Enrollments are now open for plant operator, driving courses, and business courses in 2025. For more information, call us on 7311-4968 or 323-2068 or email info@mapexpng.com. MAPEX Training Institute desires the need to change, innovate, and requires everyone a special contribution.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Season's greetings to you all this Christmas. Let us pause to reflect on the stories that bind us and the conversations that inspire. May your days be filled with joy, connection, and meaningful moments this festive season.
Happy holidays! As we celebrate, let us take a closer look and cherish the real stories that uplift our community on a closer look. May your Christmas be filled with hope and the spirit of giving.
Merry Christmas this festive season. May your home be filled with warmth, joy, and treasured moments with loved ones. Let's embrace the spirit of togetherness and home living.
Season's greetings, dear friends. This Christmas, let's celebrate the spirit of perseverance and the dreams that drive us forward. May your holiday be filled with excitement, sportsmanship, and the joy of shared victories.
Happy holidays! As we wrap up the year, may your Christmas be filled with the magic of music and the joy of discovering new talents. Let's tune into the festive spirit and enjoy the rhythm of the season.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Street Kids Gym has received support from the French Embassy yesterday.
The Embassy of France to Papua New Guinea team, led by the Ambassador His Excellency Pierre Fournier, delivered sporting gears to the gym. Speaking to Trukai Sports, Street Kids founder Junior Kaukoraka acknowledged the French ambassador and his team and further spoke on the importance of having the equipment.
Yes, I think basically something that basic need the money strap glove na pad I'm keeping my money training. Also looking also something or putting glove on the land or training. No got also something or not training so. We talk 10 kilo from bringing, I think, more than 10 plant pay. More than 10 plant pay club, more than 10 plant pay pet. And also I got another ball, skipping rope on the head gears. All head gears and the time ball is sparring. We use sparring, during training ball, and also competition.
Ambassador of France to Papua New Guinea, His Excellency Pierre Fournier, also shared same sentiments and also encouraged the young boxers.
Now for the kids, what should I say? We are offering all these things and we are very happy. The purpose is not to make you street fighters. And I think your teachers tell you that very often. It's to make you better citizens and it's to strengthen your fighting spirit, not just your strength, to channel your strength and to know that fighting is not always the solution. And the best way to know that is to learn how to fight, okay? So really by doing what we do today, it's what we have in mind, helping you build your moral strength and become good citizens, you know, for the sake and for helping your country in the future.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The Women Conference Soccer League Round 2 matches in the Southern region saw tough matches played at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby.
In the round 2 matches, Sohekari United FC registered another big 14-0 win against Benis. Skipper Mario Kaipu led the way to score 7 goals, followed by Ramona Padio with 4 goals and others. The young Benis team, skipped by Maya Samai, played their best throughout the entire game but failed to score a goal. In another match, PRK Munkas registered their first win, defeating Tarangau FC 5-0. Winger Angelica Raminai opened the score sheet for Munkas FC with a good shot from 18 yards to take the lead. Striker Arnold Ado scored a hat-trick before captain Yvonne Gabong sealed the match. Allies FC also beat KSS Pom South 6-0 to victory. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
They wanted time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true. Whittam House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy one the 10 kg roots rice, find him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Prime Minister James Marape has declared the NRL's newest team.
James Marape vowing to Anthony Albanese and Rugby League's powers that they will not be disappointed. Marape also saying he would bet his life on players who relocate to Port Moresby to be safe in the city. Players who move to PNG will receive an income tax exemption, meaning players could pocket almost double their Australian salary.
Now to cricket, Josh Hazlewood is expected to return to the field for Australia's test match against India tomorrow.
The fast bowler was put through his paces yesterday afternoon, training with his full run-up and at top speed. Scott Boland would be the likely victim of Hazlewood's full health. Steve Smith copped a Pat Cummins ball to the body in the net. He required a bit of attention from team physios, but he should be right to go for the third test. After battling a minor groin injury in Adelaide, Indian quick Jasprit Bumrah also got through a training session without any dramas.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is up next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
They one time by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come through. Whittam House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy one the 10 kg roots rice, hide him ticket inside lo bag, enter him all details long you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating stua close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Number One Super wants Member Super to last as long as possible in retirement. With Number One Super's retirement savings account, you get regular payments while the balance remains invested and continues to grow, helping your super savings last longer. It's like still getting paid even when you stopped working. Number One's retirement savings account. Contact us today to find out more.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected, and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about style and confidence.
Relaxo. Good luck quality, non-lick price.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodfella data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. Southern region, Port Moresby City, mostly cloudy with some rain showers, drizzle and possible thunderstorms. Daru, partly cloudy with periods of rain at times. Kerama, mostly cloudy with periods of rain and possible thunderstorms. Alatau, partly cloudy with some rain showers, and Popondetta, mostly cloudy periods with periods of rain and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 13th of December 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing, have a blessed weekend and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Smile O'Clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time.